Are we recording?
Yeah, listen, I've got great news.
What's up?
I'm going to read you an email that I just received.
Uh-huh.
We might have to go. We might have to leave here for a little while. And okay, I
What?
baked a lot. This is from Vizel Villasenor.
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
They're on the upstairs table and in the kitchen downstairs. So she double did it.
Wow.
Oreo stuffed chocolate chip,
Oh God, I love those
peanut
ones.
butter payday,
Whoa.
pecan
Pecan?
sandies,
Peckin?
and more that I forgot. So let's talk about this
I
for
wonder
a
if our
second.
Captain Crunch cookies are down there.
Yeah, those were legend last
Those were
time.
good.
They did not last. The reality is that when she puts these out, the hunger for this product is real.
It's intense.
You know what I mean? They motherfuckers get drawn in.
We should write a strip.
Well, I agree that we should write a strip. Is that when we go out there, are these things going to be gone?
I think writing a strip is important.
Well, I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying that writing strips. Listen. I turned the device on.
Well, yeah,
I'm
but
saying that in 2 minutes. Or do you think that it's going to be like if you put the pecan sandy in your craw zone, that you're going to enter that non-writing state?
I
that
think
food often
I think we need to
produces.
stay hungry.
Oh, I see. You're suggesting maybe that we utilize them as a reward.
Let it drive you.
Okay. All right. Well, I can make peace with that.
Let it hound you.
That's right. Let it nip at your heels.
Yeah.
So what are we looking at here in terms of are we going to play this Final Fantasy?
Yeah, I guess. I was honestly not 100% sure, but if it's getting good reviews and people seem to like it, then I'll check it out.
Yeah. I mean, should
Check
we
it out for a stream.
I mean, should we watch
There's nothing. No, I'm not watching anything else for it.
Well, no, it isn't like that. There's a whole movie.
Oh.
That sort of, I think the movie sort of Kingsglaive, right?
Oh, to set it up?
Yeah. I mean, originally this was all supposed to be a part of 13, right?
No, I thought there was another one they were making. I don't know.
There we go. Well, here's the Verge saying that we should watch the Final Fantasy 15 movie and the anime. I don't know if I can do all that.
No, that's asking too much.
For too little?
I'll watch the movie.
Yeah, feature-length CG movie takes place concurrently with the events of the game.
Takes place concurrently with you.
I was going to say, I'm glad I looked at this because I wouldn't have called that.
Huh.
Oh, okay. It features, the game is about the prince, and in the Kingsglaive is about his dad in the glittering metropolis of Insomnia. Okay, so he's Noctis and they live in Insomnia.
Yeah,
right.
I just can't put my finger on the setting. But maybe I just need to play it.
Well, I was going to say, I think that's the key. That's part of the reason I'm saying that we should take a look at this.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've liked their movies. I thought Spirits Within was fucking baller.
I fucking cried at Spirits Within.
That was live, and
Yeah.
I thought that the Final Fantasy VII movie kicked ass.
Yeah.
I've been 100% okay with their cinematic aspirations. I support them 100%.
Yeah, the part when Cloud is like jumping up into the sky and all his friends are helping him, they're like throwing him higher and higher.
And then Aerith. Fuck yeah. I mean, it's fucking live. It's good.
It's really good.
But yeah, I haven't been able to sink my teeth into one in a long time. It just hasn't flowed for me.
No.
I wasn't able to really get in. I didn't really like the 14s didn't put a grip on there.
No, even I played a lot of the one with lightning. Is that 14?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it doesn't stick with me at all. Like, I mean, I remember putting a lot of hours into it. I think I liked the combat.
Well, yeah, you got the combat. The combat made sense to you. Remember, it's like we had that comic about how
after 20 hours, I finally got it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's all right. My experience from the demo was that the camera sucks ass.
Yeah.
Like, I like that they want to go with the open world sort of like, MMO feeling type thing.
Yeah.
Where it's big but I got to be able to see this shit, and if I lose on some, that's not losing well. Like if I lose because I'm like physically inside of a boss's leg, or like the camera's stuck inside of,
it's not your fault.
Well, yeah, and when I lose in video games, it should
be your fault.
My fault.
Yeah.
Right? And when it is my fault, and when the game communicates that it's my fault, it doesn't bother me.
No.
Like what was it last night? What was I playing last night?
Last night.
I should we get to do away with the trailing T? Try it. Just try it. Try it on.
Last night.
No. We're doing away with it. To get rid of the T. Don't put the T on. T. No, you emphasize the T there. That's the
you're saying get rid of the T.
About. Just try it on.
Last night. No, it needs something.
Last night.
No, you have to have something to close it off. Last night. Well, you at least have to like.
And
you don't have to do like a hard T, but you have to.
I thought that it was last night. Is that too much?
No, it's not last night. Well, it's last night.
I don't remember what I was talking about anymore.
I don't either. We need to write a strip.
Well, I know we need to write a strip.
Did anything funny happen to you this weekend?
No, absolutely not. Hang on a second. So, no. I was playing Chronicle.
The butt sword.
No, it's the RuneScape CCG. You're on some thin fucking ice, mister.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Yeah.
So no, it's just like a CCG type thing that's really interesting, and I lost. But again, like if I lose,
this is Codex.
No, it's not Codex.
Oh,
I'd be happy to talk about Codex.
No,
absolutely not.
Gabe and I opened Codex because we got the starter deck, and we were looking through the instruction manual. We both looked at each other and we're like, "Nope, this looks like horse shit." We just played robots and fucking spaceships.
Something else.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you lose in a system that's fully legible and doesn't hide things from you, it doesn't make me mad to lose at a game.
No.
It just...
You need to learn something.
Exactly. And that's actually what I like.
Mm-hmm.
So in some cases, losing is actually what I want.
Right.
So, let's see. The blessed act of creation. We're a part of that.
Creation.
Need him hard.
Creation.
Need him hard.
Creation.
Need him hard.
Creation.
That's just for us. I think. I don't think anybody knows. All right. It's time.
Okay. Here we go. Comic ideas. Nothing funny happened to you this weekend? I saw that you made gnocchi.
Oh yeah. Were you following my gnocchi cam?
I did.
Yeah, there weren't any gnocchi left, so that's a good sign. Yeah, this morning was fucking apocalyptic.
How come?
Well, if the kids haven't gotten up for school.
Oh yeah, that is right. It's a rough
in
morning.
a week, and it's just like the only way I can get Ronya to like fucking get up.
Yeah.
Is if I have to threaten her with me choosing her clothes. Like it's that.
Wow.
She knows.
Yeah.
And it's like, and if that doesn't work,
she would
like
come out in like a tiny black shirt and jeans.
Just the shut up. Just the raw threat sometimes isn't enough. Sometimes I have to like paint this this dark future for her.
Yeah.
Where it's like I'll talk about some specific leggings and then like the wrong socks. I mean, I wouldn't even know it constituted the wrong socks, but if I know that if I say the wrong socks in her mind, she'll, not those socks, Father. Please. But yeah. What I did over the weekend was mostly just be excited that the Acquisitions Incorporated pins were there.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Oh man, did you see the picture of the secret bonus pin? What it looks like?
The actual pin?
The pin, yes. But the package that it comes
in. The gold package. It's gorgeous.
Fucking.
Yeah.
That's serious.
That's serious business.
That
exclusive.
Exclusivo. No. It's juice. It's just so cool. It's so cool. It seems that people liked it. It's just like
good set.
It's a good set, but that's what we should be doing.
Making good stuff.
Making good stuff, and making good stuff with good people. That's all that stuff's obvious.
Yeah.
But like we have to stay here for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have to look at the stuff that we have made and said, and just say, all right, it's your time. Like
Yeah.
that's how it should. That's how it should work.
Yeah.
It's time to take some of these things and actually evolve them into their next
Love
form.
them. Well, let's see. Game news. It's the ticker tape machine. That's how we receive our game news here. So it's theater of the mind on the podcast.
Theater of the mind. Whoo. Theater of the mind. All right. Yeah. There's all these incredible things.
Had to calm a crying
Dog.
12-year-old who lost probably 10 hours of Pokemon because he didn't save and his DS turned off. Now he knows to fucking save.
It's so funny. They're doing all this stuff to make Pokemon friendlier, easier to approach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're not doing auto saves?
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like every time you take your Pokemon to the clinic or whatever to heal them, why not just fucking make that a checkpoint or whatever? Like,
well, yeah, and it should be saving. I guess the save in Pokemon, the saves do take a little bit.
they do, yeah.
There's a lot of info in there.
I don't know what it's doing. I never understood what it was doing.
Well, something with all those Pokemon. I mean, think about somebody like Pork.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing for you and me, but think about somebody like Gav or Pork that have caught them all type.
Yeah.
You want that save to take as long as it fucking wants to.
That's true, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But no. I mean, I'm surprised. There should be something like a quick save.
Mm-hmm.
Just do some kind of a delta alteration to the existing save. But like I say, they've done everything they can. It's like the item is telling you, like the moves are telling you if they're good or not.
Yeah, it says super effective on the move.
Well, I think saving the game, especially for younger players.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, I mean, that seems hardcore.
It does. And it seems so old school these days.
It's such an odd combo,
Like,
right?
you don't have to save anything anymore, really, like in terms of games, right? Like everything
Generally speaking,
auto-saves.
it's figuring itself out.
Played a lot of Titanfall.
Yeah. What's funny is that we're both playing Titanfall, but like independently.
Yeah, when are you playing it?
I see you on there. I think, but it's like with Keek. Like for some reason, if I get on there and I think, well, my name popped up on their screen.
Mm-hmm.
If they haven't invited me, it's because they don't like me.
What screen would it pop up on?
Well, if I appear on your, if I log in,
I don't see that.
you don't.
I have like 300 people on my friends list. I turn that off. If I leave that on, it's just all day. So-and-so's on, so-and-so's on, so-and-so's on, so-and-so's on, so-and-so's off, so-and-so's off, so-and-so's on. So, like, no, I don't see when people get online.
Then how are you sending me these invites?
I send you an invite when I get on.
This is like if your phone loses connection and then regains connection to the cellular network. I have thought for years
Yeah.
that you have seen me pop on and then sent me those because I'm getting the indicator of a new message from you right then.
As soon as you log on.
And it's just doing that to indicate that you have sent it when I was out.
Yeah, you're offline, but I start playing a game and I just send you an invite knowing that when you log on, if you log on.
I have thought for years that
No.
that it was like popping your screen and you were sending me that invite. Like the second I got on, I'm like, this is friendship. This is what it's about.
This is what it feels like.
Right? And so then the last couple times
Well,
I
it is
haven't
friendship.
seen
I mean,
it.
as soon as I start playing, I send you an invite.
No, absolutely. But the idea of the offline invite is a pretty powerful tool. But anytime you get on, just send it.
Okay.
And then I'll join it.
Well, sometimes I forget is the thing.
Well,
Like,
no, worst case, you can't, though. Not ever again. So, not now. No.
Okay.
If you remember,
Uh-huh.
do it. And if
Okay.
you don't remember, it's not your fault.
Well, I mean, if you see me, you can also just send me a text or something.
That's not how it works.
That's not how I roll.
I don't like this.
No. Is there any exciting game news? I mean, we're getting. Is it Final Fantasy tonight?
Tonight? No, Final Fantasy is supposedly the 18th, but every place is fucking selling it.
Oh, I saw the reviews this morning.
Yeah, I think that
They knew it was rad. And
well, exactly, and I think that And that's pretty old school.
Yeah.
Right? To send out the review before it's actionable.
Yeah.
Or to send out a review copy at all.
That's pretty cool too.
That's exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait.
Hold on a second.
Stop the show.
Fucking nerd. You're a nerd. Maybe. Yeah, see, everybody's got it. Was the date that I saw wrong?
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, or was it like the UK date or some...
Right, you look up Final Fantasy 15.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Release date and see what it says.
Oh, yeah. Available 11/29.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
So tonight.
So if tonight...
Tonight.
Obviously, it's like I haven't done it, and it's like, right away.
Oh, I thought of something for the charity auction. I'm going to bring in my copy of Dinosaur Nights, and I'm going to mark in the book how far I got inside it there.
I think this... I just did exactly the same search that I did before for Final Fantasy release date, and now it's November 29th, 2016. I swear to God, it was not that when I looked at it very recently. I wonder if all the early release stuff just made him like, fuck it, what's the point?
Maybe.
But yeah, I haven't really connected with one for a while.
No.
Even though I always try, I always want to be like a Final Fantasy person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played Watch Dogs 2 either. I know Gav's playing it.
That does not interest me at all.
I bounced almost completely off the first one.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? Like I like that stuff, but it's like I bounced off of that. I got all the way through Assassin's Creed Unity, but then I didn't buy the next one at all.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that's what's happening over there, because it seems like they're sort of switching up their flow, where they're going back and like I actually played the Division a bit over the weekend. They've gone back in and changed like all the systems in that game have been approached.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, and it's been approached based on feedback. So all the new content, like they actually pushed like pay DLC content off.
Oh, wow.
To fix a bunch of these underlying systems. And they talk about that, like the crew, they went back and stayed focused on the crew for a really long time. So it isn't like they put something out and then it bounces, then it doesn't work, and they just stop. Like it seems like they're trying to re-embroider that stuff, and they put Assassin's Creed on hold to come back.
I wonder if there's value in that though, because I don't hear anything about the Division, and like I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I sought it out.
Yeah.
If you didn't seek it out, does that type of? I mean, do you even get coverage for that? Do people even know? People who owned it the first time.
Well, I think the news story is this game is broken. It's very rare that you see the news story that this game is fixed, right, or whatever.
Yeah, almost never, right? It's like with the Star Wars stuff. They didn't start talking about Star Wars, even though it was one of the most profitable MMOs on Earth.
Yeah.
Until they started doing these fucking blur videos.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's getting bonkers videos. I mean, it's getting bonkers reviews, the Final Fantasy.
Yeah. I just don't know anything. I mean, I don't know anything to make a strip out of.
Well, yeah, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, here it is. You ready?
I think so.
All you have to do is transcribe this.
I'm ready. Yeah, my fingers
came into my brain.
They're at the ready.
Fully formed.
Yeah, and thank God. Thank God.
Scene 1, Act 1. Curtain opens.
Right. We gaze upon
Gabe and Tycho.
Right. On a couch.
Sure. Tycho says, hold on. I lost it. No, wait. No, Gabe says to Tycho.
No, this is real.
Thinking about playing that new Final Fantasy. And Tycho's like, I thought you didn't like the last Final Fantasy you played was like 10, wasn't it? You don't like it. And Gabe's like, no, but I've kept Final Fantasy alive
in my heart, in
my bedroom. And Tycho's like, don't you mean your heart? And Gabe's like, no. And then it cuts to him, and he's in like a Moogle suit in the bed.
I've been working it in.
But there's like a opening for his dick.
Yeah, I could see it all even without that.
Okay. Maybe one of us got a great Black Friday deal on something that's funny.
On that darkest of Fridays.
Darkest of Fridays. Oh, I did see Harry Potter and did not like it.
I think that's a good idea for a strip.
That could be
because we didn't even have to make it up. I do like it and you don't. Because when we were talking about it yesterday, I was like, of course.
Yeah, thanks for jumping into that chat. It was cool that you were in there, I thought.
Oh, I had a great time in
Hanging
there.
out,
On
yeah.
the art stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a super good time. I talked more than anybody else. I guess.
Well, it's hard for me to look at the screen and draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to. I mean, I have a different perspective on this stuff. I know some of the stuff. Like I can answer basic questions about the tools.
Sure.
And the software. Is Manga Studio Clip Studio? Is that a
Yeah,
synonym?
they just changed it.
They didn't want to be stuck in that DeviantArt
I guess so, yeah.
sort of context. You can make so many things with it.
Not just manga.
But Clip Studio makes it sound like a fucking print shop type thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's as good a name.
Well, we should...
Considering what it does. But now Clip Studio is like a suite of products.
Oh, I see. Oh, so it's got some animation?
Yeah, I think
see.
there's all kinds of things in it.
I see. No, Fantastic Beasts. I would love to talk about it. I haven't posted
and where
about it
not
either.
to find them.
Yeah.
This movie.
Yeah, more like Fantastic Beasts and where not to find them. This movie. I didn't like it.
Why did you use that voice? That's not how I said it. You made it sound like I was like a nasally, whiny.
What? Not on purpose.
Mm-hmm. you were putting down my remarks. So why did you like it?
Because there was a ton of world buildy stuff. For me, I liked that they sort of went into the distinctions in wizarding culture. I think that you assessed it correctly on the stream.
Yeah.
I think that for some people, that's what they like about Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I remember when I was trying to get you into the Lord of the Rings, like the Lord of the Rings movies, and we were watching the first movie. I think we'd gone like to a late show or something.
Yeah, we went
like
to like
that.
a midnight opening.
Yeah. And then Gandalf came out, and there's no fireballs. He's not like fucking rocking people with the wind. You're like, he sucks. This is not a good wizard. There should be, when I think wizard, I'm thinking about something else.
Yeah. Well, I just the world of Harry Potter in my mind is so colorful and magical.
Oh, and this was very urban.
Yeah.
For you, it isn't like a castle in a forest that's also a school.
No, yeah.
That's all about the tapestries.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
I do. I like the tapestry.
Yeah, exactly. But you want shit to go wow, and you want like the thing to go, and then someone goes and it like jumps out, and it's all festooned. Like that's the type of shit you're after.
I don't think so.
Got some feathers and shit.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Cockatrice.
What did you call me?
Oh, something like that. I'm just saying, like that's what you want. You don't want like a bunch of bricks.
No, I don't.
In a street, like some
I don't
cars.
want a dark cloud.
Yeah.
I don't want some smoke.
As your setup.
Yeah.
Right.
As the penultimate beast, I don't want it to be some smoke.
You want more.
Yeah. From Fantastical Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Fantastic Beasts. Fantastic Beats.
Fantastical Beats and Where to Find Them.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. I need to, nope. I'm going to put an S in there. Now it's Beasts. And where not to find them, more like.
This movie. Hey-o. Seriously, it was bad.
That's like the comic version of a Blam. Right?
Yeah.
And not to find them, this movie.
Seriously.
And then Chris put in the horns up. And there'd be some really small text.
Yeah.
I guess this is the verbal version of the audio of a Blamation.
Oh, it's Inception.
He would like that.
It's contraception.
It's Blamception. Not to find them. This movie. Where my beasts at?
Where are the beasts at?
Seriously, it's bad and the worst.
Seriously, it was horrible. Why is that how they kill wizards? What the fuck was that room? Like, they don't have a spell that just kill. I mean, I know they have the spell,
But I think that.
but they build a white creepy room and they dunk you in liquid metal that like closes around you like an egg.
Well, they dump you in the Terminator 2 liquid metal.
Yeah.
From the future. That is a very elaborate process.
Yeah, on their floating chair.
I mean, I assume the killing curse is just as forbidden there as it is here.
Sure.
Right? Or when I say here, of course, I mean Hogwarts, which is the school I attend. What the fuck that's about? You know what I mean? Like,
and who was the guy? The villain.
Yeah.
Spoiler warning.
Yeah.
They did like the Scooby-Doo at the end, right? They're like, but it wasn't
Do you think it could have been these kids? It could have been these
The guy under
meddling
there,
kids?
was that just the guy that was in all the newspaper headlines?
Yeah. Spoiler warning.
Yeah. I said spoiler warning.
Oh, no, I'm not mad at you. I'm just,
Yeah.
it's like a closing parentheses.
Oh.
slash spoiler
Is there
warning.
going to be another movie?
4.
Oh, there's 4 more movies?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
This is like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Gotcha. She didn't really set that guy up at all or anything. Like,
I think that it's right now it's mostly for the nerds,
okay.
of which I am one,
Yeah.
right? But they'll continually embroider that. He's
There was so much of it where it was like,
he's a wizard of
what's his name? The Beast guy's last name?
Johnny Beast?
Yeah, what's his name?
Beastman.
No.
You mean Newt Scamander?
Scamander. They're like, is that Scamander? And the hero of the war? And they're like, no, that's his older brother. It's like, all right, guys. Doesn't have to be every fucking line is setting up something I don't know about.
Yeah.
I get you have a lot of diaries. I understand. You've written a lot. Congratulations.
But
maybe tell this story. Maybe tell me who these fucking people are.
yeah. Honestly, but you're talking to me in a way that sounds very frame too.
Okay.
Honestly, when it's just like every line doesn't have to set up something. They spend the entire movie setting up another movie
that I don't know anything about.
There's another movie that won't be out for years.
Won't be out for years.
Every 5 minutes. But see, that's the like the little threads that I can sort of tug on and play around with that I like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but again, that's not for everybody. I think that if the movie has a challenge, is that they gave this movie too much to do. It might not be possible.
Now that I know it's going to be more movies, I think that's absolutely
yeah, exactly. It might not be possible.
I thought that was just a movie.
Oh God!
And that was a horrible movie. If it was just a movie by itself.
Oh yeah, nasty. Ugh. But I'm saying like it had to serve 5 masters.
Yeah, it did.
Like historically, even 2 masters has been considered inadvisable.
Yeah, that's too much.
I think if they sent the entire movie setting up another movie. I don't know anything about this. It's like this. There was no movie here.
Yeah, and
it was
setting up 5 other movies that won't be out until my kids are in college.
Every line is like, "Oh, is that an important person? Oh, is that an important wizard that was mentioned one time?"
I didn't mind it as much when they were like, "Oh, why does Dumbledore like you?" Like, "Oh, I like those movies." Like that reminded me, like,
oh, but when they're this is what it is. They're pre-minding you.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
You do not like you don't like media that presumes on your time.
Oh, maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
I think that when they spend the whole time like reminding you about things you don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Pre-minding, I think, is the term. When they're trying to set all this stuff up, and you're like, no, I want you to talk to me about the shit that's happening right now.
Yeah. What's going on here?
What's going on with this? Why is that happening?
Why is this
What's going
guy
on with
like
this
this?
motherfucker?
Tell me about this smoke. Who are these Second Salem? Like, that seems like an interesting idea. Tell me one thing about them.
Well, also the idea of a Second Salem. Obviously, she's off her rocker.
Yeah,
she's a monster. She's operating this evil trap for kids.
Yeah,
but also evil witches are real.
Right. She's not wrong.
The whole movie is about an evil wizard.
Yeah,
who is doing really bad stuff.
Yeah,
and about a situation that they have that is a problem for all people who live in that town and elsewhere, where if you're in a situation, I don't want to do any of the spoiler stuff, but basically the situation they're talking about, like, yeah, somebody should probably think about this.
Yeah.
Someone should consider.
Yeah.
Yeah, every line is reminding me about
trying to set up 5 movies that won't come out until my kids are in college.
Oh, that's already there.
Oh, okay. Oh, is there room for more?
Doesn't have to be. That's fine for that panel, honestly. Yeah, it's called Worldbuilding.
It's called Worldbuilding, and this movie was dripping with it.
It's a honey,
sweet nectar. I'm gonna dip my proboscis
and bring that into one of my Sacs.
Carry it home to the matriarch.
Is this a metaphor?
She'll reward me.
Wait, is this, are you quoting the movie?
I'll suckle on one of her teats. Perhaps I will have earned a suckle on one of her blessed teats.
No, if I'm loyal. Is this from the movie?
What are you talking about?
It was dripping with honey lore.
I guess we don't want to spoil the fact that the main monster is some smoke.
Oh, it's not in there.
Okay.
None of that's in the strip. It's not weird. It isn't even bad to say that it is preoccupied with franchise concerns.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's something Force Awakens did well.
Yes.
I mean, it told its own story. Now, a lot of those beats had come from previous films.
Sure.
But they introduced a structure of curiosity for you to wonder about.
Yeah.
But they actually told their whole movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we entertaining an excursion into bugs?
I'm thinking
it's
about
very
it.
Tycho.
It is very Tycho.
Getting caught up in his own metaphor is about as Tycho as it gets.
But it is an odd ending.
Yes. Yeah. But the idea that it's about world building.
About world building.
Right?
This movie was ripping with it.
It's on his fingers.
Yeah. I can still taste it on my fingertips.
What theater did you go to?
That's gross. What theater did you go to?
It's called World Building, Gabriel. So honey sweet.
I drank it up. I gorged myself on it.
Filled my sacs.
Filled my sacs with its sweet nectar. You don't have any sacks. I've got sacks.
Oh, I've got sacks.
Oh, I've got sacks. Mister.
I think that's Saks Fifth Avenue. You don't have any sacks. Can you see his face?
Yeah, you don't have any sacks.
Oh, I'm not even going to italicize Psychos. Oh, I've got sacks.
Is it? Oh, I've got sacks.
Oh,
Or
I've
is
got
it,
sacks.
Oh, I've got sacks. Is he?
I did, but it's funnier if I can't italicize the same word for Gabriel and Tycho.
Okay.
Now you're learning about the deep lore.
Somebody yesterday, you'd left, and I was putting the text in, and they're like, "Oh, should be a question mark after oils," and I'm like,
Mm-mm.
"Let me tell you something about my friend Jerry."
Nope. Yeah, these are all guides for pronunciation and reading. If I don't want it to have the upturn.
Yeah, so I had to read it out loud.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah,
Oils.
See,
and you knew even when we had written it before.
oh, I understand it.
It's called World Building, Gabriel. And it was so honey sweet.
So sweet. Filled my sacks with its precious nectar.
I know. I plunged.
Plunged headlong. Plunged my proboscis into its folds.
Nope.
No? What?
I plunged my proboscis
Why not folds?
in and filled my sacks.
Sweet nectar. You don't have any sacks.
Oh, I got
Oh,
sacks.
I've got sacks.
Yeah. It's called World Building, Gabriel, and it was so honey sweet. I plunged my proboscis in and filled my sacks. Ship it.
Jib it.
Oh, when I cast the pot, it's like I cast the rod, keeping it hard like a motherfucker gas robot.
I'm reeling cod, today's fresh catch. I mean a podcast, something about nets.
Yes, it gets better when it's wetter. I'm fettered by my fish gear, catch and release, get in that crease when my fish near.
Talk about a plant best laid off that stray. And yes, I crave that tuna with his peck fin splayed. But while I'm glistening from the whole sea, you better listen into TLC.
I got that wild caught salmon. It's tender and it's moist.
Downloadable content, a podcast of choice.